Look around you. Is the person you love, admire, or depend on actually loving you back? Or are they performing a psychological ritual you can't even see? You feel the confusion, the constant second-guessing, the highs that feel like heaven and the lows that hollow you out. You tell yourself it's passion, it's complexity, it's just how they are. But what if I told you it's not random? What if it's a meticulously crafted system of mental control refined by the darkest corners of human psychology, designed for one purpose: to keep you trapped? Narcissists don't operate on love. They operate on human software exploits. They find the bugs in your empathy, your loyalty, your need for connection, and they code themselves into your operating system. By the time you realize something's wrong, you're already running their program. Today, we're reverse engineering that program. I'm exposing the 8 dark psychology techniques that form the invisible cage. This isn't about blame. This is about a prison break. For the next few minutes, you will see the blueprint of your own manipulation. You will recognize the hooks buried in your mind, and you will learn how to remove them one by one. Drop this in the comments right now. I see the hooks. I am pulling them out. Number 1, intermittent reinforcement, the slot machine of your soul. This is the core engine, the master technique. Love bombing isn't the trap. The withdrawal of love bombing is. A narcissist doesn't just give you affection. They give you unpredictable, random, explosive affection. One day, you're the center of the universe. Texts, gifts, future plans, adoration. Then, for no reason you can decipher, the silence falls. They're cold, distant, busy, critical. Your brain isn't built for this. It's built for pattern recognition. When the pattern is random reward, it triggers the same addictive circuitry as a gambler at a slot machine. You're not thinking logically, you're craving. You start desperately pulling the lever, working harder, being nicer, analyzing your every flaw just to get another hit of that glorious validation. They have now wired your sense of worth to their unpredictable approval. You're not in a relationship, you're in a Skinner box. Number 2, future faking, the ghost of a tomorrow that never comes. They weaponize your hope. When the present feels empty or tense, they don't address it. They override it with a breathtaking future narrative. Next year, we'll get that house. Imagine the trip we'll take. When we're married, everything will be perfect. They paint a vivid, beautiful picture of a shared destiny. It feels like intimacy. It feels like commitment. But it's a phantom. It's always just out of reach, perpetually next season, a carrot on a stick that keeps you moving forward while ignoring the barren ground you're standing on right now. The promise isn't a plan, it's a pacifier. It shuts down your present moment complaints because why ruin our future? You stop living in your reality and start living in their fiction. And you'll tolerate endless present-day misery for a future that mysteriously never arrives. Number 3, trauma bonding, creating an addiction to crisis. Healthy bonds are built on consistency and safety. A narcissist forges bonds in the fire of chaos. They create a volatile cycle of abuse, verbal, emotional, psychological, followed by passionate repair. They blow up over nothing, a devastating fight, cruel words, the silent treatment, leaving you shattered. Then they swoop in with apologies, tears, tenderness, and intense reconnection. This roller coaster of agony and ecstasy creates a powerful, addictive bond, stronger than calm, stable love. Your nervous system becomes chemically addicted to the cortisol spikes and the dopamine relief of making up. You confuse the intensity of the repair for depth of love. You start to believe that because you've survived so many storms together, this must be a soulmate connection. No, it's a shared addiction to emotional meth.
The bond isn't to the person, it's to the cycle of destruction and salvation they control. Number 4, gaslighting, making you mistrust your own mind. This is the systematic dismantling of your reality. It's not just lying, it's making you question the very tools you use to detect lies, your memory, your perception, your sanity. You bring up a cruel thing they said. Their response is, "I never said that. You're remembering it wrong. You're too sensitive. You're paranoid. Are you feeling okay?" They do this with such calm, convincing certainty that you begin to fold. Maybe I did mishear. Maybe I am too emotional. You start double-checking your own thoughts, keeping mental diaries, seeking constant reassurance. This creates a profound psychological dependency. If you can't trust your own mind, you must trust theirs. They become your sole source of reality, and a source that constantly shifts to serve them. You are left unmoored, clinging to the very person who cut your anchor. Number 5, triangulation, the invisible third chair. They are masters of manufacturing scarcity and social threat. They bring a ghost into your relationship, an ex who still checks in, a coworker who truly understands them, a friend who wishes they had someone like me. They dangle this third party in front of you, not with blatant cheating, but with hints, comparisons, and implied competition. You are no longer in a two-person dynamic. You are in an invisible audition. You must now compete for their favor, prove your superiority, and work harder to be the chosen one. This crushes your self-esteem and skyrockets your investment. It also isolates you as you begin to see everyone as a rival. They sit back and watch you fight a shadow, grateful for the loyalty the competition inspires. Number 6, the false self and mirroring, the love bomb that was never you. In the beginning, they were perfect. They liked everything you liked. They shared your dreams, echoed your opinions, mirrored your humor. It felt like magic, like finding your missing half. Here's the dark truth. You weren't meeting a person. You were meeting a mirror. They were reflecting your best self back at you, creating a false self tailor-made to ensnare you. You fell in love with your own reflection amplified. Once you're hooked, once your love and supply are secured, the mirror begins to crack. The false self peels away, revealing the true self underneath, critical, withholding, and entirely different. You're left heartbroken, chasing the phantom of that perfect person who never existed, blaming yourself for driving them away or not being enough to keep them that way. Number 7, smear campaigns and isolation, cutting your lifelines. They know a prisoner with allies is a flight risk, so they systematically sever your connections. They do this subtly. To you, they say, "Your friend seems jealous of us. Your family is so controlling, they don't want you to be happy." To them, they say, "She's been so unstable lately. He's changed, he's become really angry." They plant seeds of doubt in every direction, creating a fog of misunderstanding and drama. Eventually, exhausted by the conflict, you withdraw. Or your loved ones, confused by the narrative, pull back. You find yourself increasingly alone, with the narcissist positioned as your only true support system, the only one who puts up with you. Your world shrinks until it contains only them. Escape now feels impossible. You have nowhere to go. Number 8, inducing learned helplessness, the final cage. This is the end game. After cycles of punishment and reward, after your reality has been gaslit, your confidence shattered, and your support system dismantled, they teach you one final lesson. Resistance is futile. Every time you've tried to set a boundary, it was crushed. Every time you've expressed a need, it was weaponized against you. Every time you've tried to leave, they've love-bombed you back or threatened to destroy you. Your psyche, to survive the unbearable stress, makes a tragic adaptation. It learns that nothing you do matters. You give up. You stop trying to leave, to fix it, to even complain. You adopt a numb compliance. This isn't peace. It's psychological surrender. You stay not out of love, but out of a deeply programmed belief that escape is both impossible and undeserved. The cage door is open, but you've forgotten how to walk. Terrifying, right? This is not just about unhappy relationships, it is about mind control. Essentially, narcissists take the basic human drives, love and loyalty, and use them as entry points.
Recognizing this is the first step to freedom. These techniques are powerful because they work on a subconscious level. You are not weak for falling for them. You are human, targeted by a predator who studies human psychology like a mechanic studies an engine. Your path out begins with naming the game. Every time you feel that addictive pull, that confusion, that shrinking feeling, stop. Ask yourself, which hook is this? Is this intermittent reinforcement? Is this future faking? Then begin the quiet, firm work of disengagement. Stop feeding the machine. Don't argue about reality. Withdraw from the debate. Don't compete with phantoms. Refuse to play. Don't beg for consistency. Start building your own, alone. Reclaim your mind, brick by brick. Reconnect with your reality. Reach out to one isolated friend. Write down your truth in a locked document. Seek a professional who understands this dynamic. You were hooked because you have a heart capable of love, loyalty, and hope. These are not flaws. They are strengths that were hijacked. Your task is not to destroy these strengths, but to reclaim them and to place them only where they are honored, not exploited. The narcissist needs your supply to survive. Your silence, your indifference, your absence. That is your ultimate weapon. Stop fighting the cage. Just walk out of it. The lock was always on the inside. If you see yourself in this, drop this in the comments. I am reclaiming my reality. Share this with someone who needs to see the blueprint. Subscribe. Your recovery is the most powerful rebuttal.